Okay, I was just going over the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, and I really didn't know exactly what happened, With the whole Kyle Rittenhouse thing, I didn't know what had happened. I didn't know what had happened or how it played out or anything, you know. I was just oblivious, to it as anyone else. I wasn't really following this whole thing. But today I saw the verdict, Kyle Rittenhouse was presumed innocent. And I didn't even know it said he was self-defense. So it's just like, what did he do? What exactly happened? What exactly went on? What exactly played out and what happened? What happened? What went on? What played out? What went on? With the Kyle Rittenhouse situation. Guys, hold on just a minute. Sorry for the camera. Yeah, here we go. Okay, well, hold on just a second, guys. Guys! Guys. Schmizzle. Sorry, my glasses broke. My glasses broke. I had to. The glasses broke. I had to. Okay, my glasses broke. I had to fix them. Make sure my phone's plugged in. My phone's dying on me. Hey, Laura Sampson. Okay, I don't agree with Black Lives Matter protesters blocking off our street for days at a time. Yuri Eldred, salute King Kyle the Lionheart. Hello, Yuri. Subscribe if you haven't. But it's just that the Black Lives Matter people blocking off the streets and blocking off traffic and destroying stuff and burning buildings. I don't agree with that. But at the same, what's your OnlyFans? I don't know what you mean by that. But what happened with Kyle Rittenhouse, a little program, YouTube video explaining how it unfolded and what happened. These armed militias like the white people that are armed militias. These armed militias of people carrying machine guns down the street, they're not the National Guard. I don't think that these people should be allowed to carry, I don't think groups of people should be allowed to carry guns walking down the street. I think if a person wants to carry a gun, personally, you can carry a gun, but you just can't walk down the street carrying a rifle, you know? I don't think people should be able to walk down the streets carrying rifles, and that groups of people, these militia people, white militia people, they're like white supremacists, and I don't think these white militia people should be allowed to have guns. I think the police in Kenosha, Wisconsin were racist. I think the people in Kenosha, Wisconsin were racist. I feel like that they were racist. These white supremacist people were, these white people with guns were walking down the streets with rifles and machine guns. Well, white people, it's not that they're white people. There were people walking down the streets with guns, you know. I don't think mass groups of people should be able to walk down the streets with guns and have a gathering with guns. They're not the National Guard. They should not have the right. An individual has a right to have a gun if they want to defend themselves with a gun. But a group of people walking down the streets with a gun, I don't believe in civilian militias. I know, but I don't believe in civilian militias, period. I believe that they were racist in Kenosha, Wisconsin. They allowed, Kyle Rittenhouse, he wasn't even arrested. Well, guess what, Yuri? Guess what you get to do? You're gone. Bam! Just like that. Woo! Bam! Just like that. Bam! Just like that. Bam! Just like that. He's gone. Woo! Yes, okay. Now the point is, there are a group of people with guns walking down the street terrorizing people. Who wants to walk down the street with people with guns, you know? Hey, Michigan lady, here are you. I don't think big groups of people should be able to walk down the streets with guns. It's not right, you know? A person has a right to have a gun. That's just my opinion. And, that's why we have police. That's why we have police. That's why we have the National Guard. The police, they don't do that in Canada. They don't do that in England. Citizens, you know what this is like? These armed white people with guns walking down the street, and these Black Lives Matter people with Molotov cocktails. It's almost like a gang war between the conservative white people with guns and the Black Lives Matter people. You know what it's almost like? It's like South America. Something that would happen in Venezuela or Iran or Afghanistan or some developing country, Honduras or some of those, South American countries with a lot of crime, and drug lords and all this crazy stuff. That's what America's getting to with all this polarization, All this stuff wouldn't have happened in the 1980s, It wasn't that far gone back then. I just think it's like this Rodney King thing all over again. It's just over and over. It's worse than the Rodney King because it's breaking out all over the United States. And the figure it is I don't think a person should be able to take out a rifle and just and shoot somebody down in the streets for chasing them. If somebody chases, hello Denise, our sweetie, how are you? I'm glad you're a member. Thank you for that. Thank you again. I think somebody chases you, you have the right to warn them and say, defend yourself. But somebody is chasing you like that guy that was chasing Kyle Rittenhouse. He shot him 4 times and killed him. And this guy shot several people. This Kyle Rittenhouse shot several people, And he shot a bunch of people and killed some people. He was an armed militia. You got to be responsible for your actions. You're not a police officer. These people are acting like police officers when they're not police officers. They're not police officers. They think that they have that right, but that's why police go to police academy. That's why they go to the hello Denise R. That's why they have the police academy. That's why they send the cops to the police academy. I do too. Yeah, I understand flower power. I understand. That makes sense. Mixed feelings too. People have the right to defend themselves, but he should have to answer for the people he shot, you know. He said he shot him in self-defense, but it wasn't totally in self-defense, you know. It wasn't totally in self-defense. So, anyway, we'll get off that topic. What does everybody else think about the topic? And so they got the... I can't, they just believe they just let him completely off. Yeah, I agree with you, Leah, Sugar Bridges Sampson. I agree with you now, Leah Sampson. I agree with you. Somebody comes in your home, you have the right to shoot them, you know. You have the right to defend your home. Everybody has a right to do that. Yeah. Darn, sorry. Yeah, I agree with you. No, well, you know, there's a difference between carrying a gun, a person carrying a gun to protect themselves, and then an entire group of people armed with guns. I think an individual has a right to carry a gun, but I don't believe in groups of people with guns. You get a group of people with a gun, it's just not a good thing for a group of people with guns. That's not good. To protests, you have armed people at protests, that's just... Look at how old and tired you are. You're just a troll. You're trolling in the house. Bam, just like that. Bam, just like that. Bam, just like that. Yeah, they're just... I'm like you, Leah Simpson. I would just stay in my home and do my own thing. I would just live my own life. I wouldn't try to get involved with all that, you know, violence, street violence, and all that stuff. Whatever you call it, you know. I wouldn't get involved with all that stuff, whatever the heck you call the stuff, you know. Oof. I wouldn't get involved either. Yeah, we are flower power. We're going so far backwards, honestly. The world is just devolving into a third world country like that, you know. The streets and all that stuff, crazy stuff going on. Crazy going on. Yeah, that's horrible, flower power. I'm sorry you had to live through that experience. I'm sorry I had to whip who had the spill in, but I went to poo-poo. Poo-poo. Poo. Boo-boo. No, I'm not in the camper right now. I'm in the house right now with my dog is in here. My dog likes to be in here. So I like to be in here because she likes it. Yes, she does. She likes it in the house. Yeah, he's on some adventures. Gerald called it... It's terrible. I hate it. It just makes me want to move away from people. Michigan lady, you're so right. It makes me want to move away from people too. Just to not to want to be around people. That's honestly the truth. I've never been so afraid. It makes everyone scared of the craziness that's going on. I do not do cities anymore. I think that cities are just getting more violent, aren't they? Flower power. Cities are not safe like they used to be. I think so too. I'm not presenting myself well. Pawn some adventures. Pawn some adventures. I'm buying a motorhome, then traveling with my dog till we find an area I like. Then I'll buy a few acres. That's a good thing. Pawn some adventures. That's a good idea. Crime is rising here every day. Where are you at, Leah Sugar Britches Sampson? Leah, and the riots went on a long time. You cannot find much on those riots anymore. The riots went on for a long time. I think they're destroying a lot of that stuff because they don't want people to see what really went on. Nashville, Tennessee is a big place, isn't it? Paul scratch St. Louis off the list. LOL. Yeah, St. Louis is Michigan lady moving up north. Yeah, moving up north, that's a good thing. North is a good place. You could move up there to Boston, Massachusetts or something. Move on up there. And you can go get beer. Or you go to New York and get you a beer. And drinking a nice beer. I'll buy you a beer. I'll buy you the beer. I'm taking you to the airport. I'm taking you there. I like smaller town life, or at least congratulations to my Facebook friend, Stephanie Josephine Fritsch. She's one of the first elected officials in Pennsylvania, this transgender. So she is in a small town called Wickenisco, Pennsylvania, elected to public office in their town, little tiny town. So congratulations on that. So pawn some adventures. Pawn some adventures. And then there was a guy. LA knows Cincinnati. Cincinnati's a bad place to be in a way, I think. I want to find a quaint coastal town, a bit more remote, but still has decent hospital and services. Yeah, I think those hospitals are important to have a good hospital. And then there was that guy, that horizontal van. Horizontal van. Or horizon van. Yes, the Kyle Rittenhouse situation. All the crazy stuff and protests is just getting worse. I think Vermont would be a nice place to be. Vermont sounds like a nice place. Vermont. Yeah, I think that small town life is a good thing. Small towns closer to big towns, but not actually in the big town, I lived in a poverty area, and for some reason they love that. I don't want to be a bumpkin. I don't blame you. A bumpkin. Country bumpkins. Yeah, we don't want to be that way. Bam, just like that. Michigan lady. It's good that we have a lot of good people, in here. Bam, just like that. Yes, so I don't want to be a bumpkin. And I want to sit and fix you some dumplings. Let me tell you something. I'm not a bumpkin. Just small feels safer to an old bat cannot run anymore. I don't blame you, Flower Power. That makes sense there. Makes perfect sense. Yes. In this house, we have window AC units. I get my spine abrasion Monday. Anyone want to take my place? Ha ha. Yeah, I hope your spine abrasion goes well, Flower Power. I really do. I'm not a bumpkin. I can take care of myself on my property. That's a good thing, Michigan lady. Changing subjects, how do y'all feel about cremation versus conventional burial? I think a conventional burial just has so much more of a inspiration to it. Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah, to get some acreage. It is scary, but the pain is insane. Is that Flower Power? Do you have? Yeah, good luck with that. Do you have a? I had a spinal fusion. I want to be thrown in a trash can. I have an unreal fear of not death, of being dead. Well, also, I had a spinal fusion discectomy in my neck one time. Yeah, 5 years ago. Yes. Constant adventures. Hmm. Yes. And yes. How long does it take to recover from the procedure? No, this is where they go in with a tool or an electricity or something like that and deaden the nerves. Oh, okay. They deaden the nerves in there, Flower Power. Now I understand. Yeah, it's not like a spinal fusion. LOL, Paul, so I told my kids to put my ashes under a tree in a park. That's a good thing. Whatever a person thinks that they would like to do. The good thing about being cremated is that your family can keep the urn, and keep your ashes with them. You can keep the ashes of your loved one with you wherever you go. You can always take it with you. I still stare at my mom's ashes. Been 2 years, no clue what she wanted. Yeah, at least you have the ashes. That's important there. Possum Adventures. You can bury the urn in a grave too. Yeah, you can do that too. Will probably have to have fusion nerves. Can recut themselves. Oh, yay. I had a disc taken out of my neck. It would be nice to be buried under a tree. They have a thing called the green burial, where you have a biodegradable casket, or your casket is, they bury you in such a way that your body grows a tree. Your body grows trees or whatever. It would be nice. It would be funny if you were like a person that likes to live in parking lots. They could just Joni, you would fall out if I knew my plan for my ashes. Hello. You would fall out. And that's pretty cool. What's your ashes? What would you like to do with them? Oh, what would you like to do? It would be funny if somebody dug in a parking lot, dug a hole in a parking lot, and buried you in the parking lot, and then covered you over with cement, buried you in the middle of a parking lot. It would be really funny. Put in the creamer for my traitors in my life. In the creamer for my traitors in my life. I don't blame you there. It'd be funny if they buried Elbow under the stage of a donkey show in Mexico. That would be funny. That would be funny after they drink the coffee, Flower Power, wouldn't it? That would be really funny. After they drink the coffee, that would be funny. I don't blame you, Flower Power. That makes perfect sense. That's a good idea. Yes. I'll probably asleep in the camper tonight. I've got the heat on. I drained my tanks because I can't run that furnace 24 hours a day, so I drain the tanks in my camper. Yeah, don't get mad, get even, Flower Power. That's true there. Get even. Yes. I really love that Chinese today. The Chinese was really good. It's insane here. Have blooms in my primroses. Oh wow, okay. It must be good weather where you're at. Must be really good. It's taking a cold spell where we are. Go patita tan tap pinto pinta pimpo patu pot punta pom pom popinta. La 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 la. Share an idea for a recipe for nanas after your stir fry. Oh, good. I'll look that up. And upon some adventures, I'm gonna make that stuff you gave me the recipe for this week for Wayne and me. That what's that Mexican beer and stuff? I'm gonna make that. That's gonna be good too. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. I have a life to sing. I will have to send it. So send it to that stream I just gave. What is in it. Okay. I'm sleeping in my RV tonight, Street Life. Good. That's awesome. What do you got planned for the weekend? I'm just going to go to Wayne's probably this weekend and do a little relaxing. Yeah, Street Life's here. It's good that you're going to be sleeping in your RV. I may have to sleep in my RV tonight. Good God is alive. Bang, just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Friend from Thailand told me, so it is good stuff. Now I could only spell. That sounds really nice, Thailand. That's pretty cool. It sounds like a good thing. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus, my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. When this feeble life is old, time for me will be no more. Guide me gently, safely, oh, to thy kingdom shores, to thy shores. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Yes, anyway, that's really a good thing. I am at the recipe exchange, haha. I love to cook. Yes, I like to cook too. It's late and I am hungry, damn it. Oh, nice voice, Johnny. Thank you, Michigan lady. Thank you. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Camo Dave, Superstition Ranch Market, and some burritos. Michigan, you should have stopped by. Had baked chops surrounded by taters and baby carrots. Oh, that sounds really good. It sounds like a good thing, Flower Power. It sounds like a good thing. It sounds lovely. Just a closer walk with thee. Yes. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord. Let it be. I've gotten so much fatter than I used to be. I'm gonna have to lose some weight. Ooh, yes, that's losing weight, like almost 50 pounds.
Joni, it was secret use, just enough water to cover the meat. Use covered baking dish. Bake hell out of them 350 few hours. Oh yes, season a tad of crushed garlic, salt, and pepper. Yeah, it's better than it was. I had a tooth pulled, you know. I had the tooth pulled on this bottom down here. See, I like ramen noodles. I had steak, Colby Jack pico wrap toasted. Because you didn't floss? I don't know. I just couldn't always afford the dentist at that point in time. See, I don't have any back teeth on the bottom. See, I don't have much biting force. That's the whole point to it. They're really salty if you can. I don't floss either. I need to floss more. Just take care of the rest of them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to take care of the rest of my teeth. The rest of my teeth. Hey. And I think they're going to. I have got December 15th, I have a consultation at the university dentist, oral surgeon. It's a recommendation to have all my teeth taken out from my dentist because I have cavities in most all my teeth. Make Roman noodles, crack an egg into them. When almost ready, stir fry well, then add in a teaspoon peanut butter. Trick. Typhon showed me. Sounds nuts, but try. I'll do that. Crack an egg in your stir fry. Crack an egg in your stir fry. Eat your stir fry. Eat it and crack an egg into it. Yes. It sounds really. You will feel better after you get the teeth fixed. After I get them fixed, I don't know if I can get my teeth fixed. I just like to be goofy every now and then. It's a little. Oh God. And chili oil, yum. That sounds really good, Michigan lady. And flour power, guys. I'll try all these recipes. Y'all got some good ideas. Oh yes, playing with my little dog. Chili oil, yum. Yum. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'll understand your pain and frustration. Pain and frustration. Everyone come to me. Sing a song to thee every day. Yes. It will make you love me more because I'm hooked on to you. It's good to see you, Denise R. Good to see you in the house earlier. All the other people in my live stream. I have to grab some dinner. Yes. Oh, textured ceilings. That is a big job, isn't it? We got textured ceilings here. It's a big job, isn't it? Just got done with wrestling. Oh, that's pretty cool, Jesse Scott. Yeah, no. Hard to take care of, hard to clean. Yes, Jesse Scott's in the house. Pa 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 pee poopy. Poopy pum. Everybody, sweet Jesse Scott, and everybody in the house today. I'm just acting silly. Just relaxing and acting silly. Yeah, it's just acting silly. Boop, 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 boop. I hate cleaning those types of ceiling. They're hard, aren't they? Michigan lady, they are. This ceiling needs to be painted. I put up all the ceiling fans in the house. I put all up. Oh yeah, I put up all the ceiling fans. Just bang go fang. I use Dow tub cleaner, then let it sit and scrub with bucket of hot water washcloth. It's so much more easy. I'll try it. That's a smart idea. You got some good ideas. Dow tub cleaner, then let it sit and scrub. Bucket of hot water with washcloths. Alright, yeah, that sounds good. Up, up, up. Whap. Whap, 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 whap. Michigan, yeah, I have 3 ceiling fans. Calgon, take me away. Calgon, take me away. And the fart belongs to you, my friend. The fart, it belongs to you. If it was a fart. LOL, right, flower power. Yes, Calgon, take me away. Yes. Joni, just do not stand under after spray the ceilings. You'll get it in your eyes. It hurts big time. Yeah, I'll make sure I take. Maybe it would be nice to have some goggles, some nice big goggles to wear on my eyes, or on a person's eyes. The big goggles protect your eyes, I guess. Just what can you do? Hey, might be a plan, LOL. That's a good idea, Germany. Yes, exactly. Goggles. Big goggles. Yes, yeah, having something like that would be a great idea. Some goggles to wear. Yes, they are. They're not good. Actually, sea lions are hard to deal with. So, yes. Oh, writing books sounds like a nice thing, Flower Power. That's a pretty cool idea. Oh, that's nice, Flower Power. You're a good person. I know you are. That's nice to help people. My mom's going to this little gala thing tomorrow with the church, and she's going to take some of my paintings there to the gala. Maybe, I'll let a couple of them go when somebody will take them. Somebody will want a couple of them, buy a couple of them. Leah, I am lower vision, so it would be hard just to chatter away. I just chatter away. Oh, thank you, Fly Power, thank you. Oh, that would be nice. A portrait of Elbow riding a woolly mammoth. That would be funny. Exactly. Milton John. I wonder if Milton John's coming on. Let's see who I was on YouTube. I always made things all my life as gifts, so I respect art. Oh, that's nice, Flower Power. That sounds like you're a creative type of a person. It's good to be creative. Yeah, I like homemade presents better too. They're more thoughtful. Thoughtful too. I started at ceramics, then told painting them wreaths never take a dime. That's true. All those are good things to do. Toll painting. That's true. Yes. Oh, that was a nice thing, Flower Power. To take your wreath down and give it to your neighbor. That was really a nice thing because she liked it. That was a nice thing to do. Yeah. And that was a thoughtful thing to do. He seemed like a really like a giving person. Yes. Oh, that's nice, Flower Power. That's awesome. So, what's everybody else doing this evening? Oh. Yeah, it is a nice thing to do. Oh, that's nice, Flower Power. It sounds really. Maybe a nice mild rain would be good. That's true, Flower Power. Kindness is so much better than anything else. Yeah, hate's never good, Flower Power. I know you're right. Hate is never a good thing. Yeah, I think we should all stand up for ourselves and call that wrong. I think you're right about that one, Flower Power. That's true. That makes perfect sense. I think you're right about that one. I understand Flower Power. That makes sense. I guess we can always get in trouble. Same what's on our minds. I've been watching a lot of Joni. Know what I like about your channel? What, Flower Power? What do you like about my channel? I'll try to put up some of my favorite channels. Michigan Lady, I'll try to put up some of my favorite channels. I can maybe put up some of my favorite channels. No, give me something because I am here. No yelling or ranting, no backbiting or attacking subs. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Flower Power. That makes perfect sense. I like those too, Leah Sampson. I have subbed so many and back way off YouTube. Tired of being banned for just going someplace. They just like, yeah, they do, Flower Power. Yeah, it's like this channel for the, I like this channel for the same reason. Me too, Leah. Thank you, Jonah. You're welcome, Michigan Lady. I deleted all my alt names and only subscribed to a handful of people in this main channel. I'm done with the drama and same story. I don't blame you. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, so many of those just are bad news. Mm. Yes, guys. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. Just coming clean, being honest, no trolling. It's all a good thing. Sticking up for people that did wrong, then going after someone for not doing the same. I'm shy, but I'll probably start uploading once I start traveling. Oh, that's good, Pawn Some Adventures. That's a good thing. That's right. Yes, that's exactly right. Yeah, I'm glad everybody's here. I'm done. I don't blame you, Pawn Some Adventures. I tried helping someone through a hard time and got crapped on. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Pawn Some Adventures. I don't blame you. Yeah, it is like that. Wish I could see better. Would love to have a channel. It's a big problem. Sorry about the vision, Flower Power. Positivity from here on out with Occasional lighthearted teasing. That's a good thing. We're not looking at anything, Liz Simpson. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here, and you guys have inspired me, like you Pawn Some Adventures and Flower Power, just to stay away from the drama. Yeah. Yes, too many are in it for the money and free crap. They are less about others or their feelings. You're right. Flower power, that makes so much sense, you know. Too many people are just into it for something. Yeah, too many are into that, you know. Too many have the bad motives, you know. Bad motives for YouTube. YouTubery. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was born blind by law. Now I have lens implants. Better, but not great. I'm grateful though. Well, that's good, Flower Power. I'm glad that you can see a little bit. I'm glad you can see. I can't use my left eye because it's a lazy eye. It's amblyopia. No, yes, the wool. It's the wool. The wool of nothing. Yeah, I just having low vision is not is what we live with. I don't really have any depth perception, you know. I can't really play ball very well because I don't have any depth perception. So that's one thing I, deal with. I had my doctor to sign a paper so I could get my driver's license. Well, at least you can see a little bit of Flower Power. I'm glad. I'm glad that you can see a little bit. And you had lens implants, and it's better than it was. I'm glad that you can actually see a little more than you could. That's a good thing. That you can see well enough to. My first cousin, has bad vision, and he's just had some surgeries. I mean, he went to the school for the blind. My cousin did. He went to the blind school. It was Louisville, Kentucky. I think they call it the Louisville School for the Blind. Yeah, they do sometimes, Flower Power. They do sometimes. Alright, Pawn Some Adventures. I'm glad that I got to have you in here and all the rest of the people. We actually had a meaningful conversation tonight. That was a nice, meaningful conversation. And Flower Power, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. The stories as a low vision kid did not stop me. Well, I'm glad it didn't stop you. Endorphins. Okay. Yeah, it's good for your endorphins. Okay. Yes. Take care upon some adventures. I swam, rode a bike, raised two kids, so no matter, we have to do best with what we have. Yeah, you're right, Flower Power. We just, we have our opportunities given to us in life, and we have, the hand that we have to do the best we can and make the most of it, don't we? You sound like such a nice person. It's wonderful to laugh. It's needed to do every day. Paul, take care and stay well. You did really well for yourself. Flower Power. Yes, good night, Ponsum Adventures. Leah Simpson. Yeah, exactly. You do sometimes. Yeah, it is. I feel like I'm about to go to sleep myself. I think that's true, Flower Power. It's not good to feel sorry for yourself. I think I need to not feel sorry for myself. I just need to get up and try to do what I can for myself, you know. That's true. Yep, Jody, be kind to yourself than others. I think that's true, Flower Power. I think we need to love ourselves and accept ourselves. I think that we have to accept ourselves to be able to move forward in life and do well. Yeah, it is a great attitude, Lee Simpson. Everyone to have, to be able to learn from. Yeah, I think I do that too. I listen to others way too much. Soy Burgers 44, Flower Power, you are a flower. You have power. Nintendo power. People misunderstand me on trans issues. I could care less if not nice are not nice. Yes. I could care less if not nice are not nice. You are a flower. You have power. Soy Burgers. Thank you very much. Yes. The real me. I listen to others way too much. I think you're right. Flower Power. We can't listen to others. I think I grew up doing that too. I did the same thing. Soy Burgers 44, if you've not subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe because it's free. Everyone else subscribe too, it's free. Yes, it is. Upon some adventures. I think that's true, Flower Power. If we listen to others way too much, that's not a good thing. Yes. Oh, sorry, I took my name because I have 8 flower beds. 8 flower beds front and backyard. Oh, nice. You got a lot of flower beds. That's really awesome. Yeah, that's nice. Soy Burgers 44. Man, I love that Chinese today, that Oriental food, Asian food tonight. I like that. I guess I'll have to get off of here. I'm about to fall asleep. It did look good. I only plant what returns name it. And I have some, but getting harder and harder to care for. I know what you mean. That's really good. I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll talk to you guys later. Catch you on the flip side. Thank you, Flower Power, for sharing. Come back later, and when I come back on, you'll be with me. You can come back on, too. I was going to say get a nap. Rest well. Thank you, Flower Power. Have a great night, everyone. Good night, Michigan Lady. Good night, Leah Sampson. Good night, Flower Power. Good night, everyone else. Thank you for coming. Yes, nice people.